Hey guys, it's Jeffrey with Fair by Trade, and man, of course, got to give the date. It is July 22nd, 2024, Monday. We took a good trade today. Um, I did a live trade, which I didn't record as well. Made about $8 on that, but also did this eval account for Apex, and I caught this trade here as it was as it closed above. Well, I looked at this as some type of support, right? As soon as this inside bar closed, I went ahead, went long. Stop was under this bar here, and actually it kept going. Not surprisingly, but I actually thought it was going to halt here, maybe come back down. But I'm capturing $776, as you can see right here. I'm in profit. I could just gotten out. I don't think I got out of this trade at my take profit that I had set, but I do adjust my take profit sometimes as well. So that could be, obviously that's my fault. But overall, this was a pretty good like long trade. All right, I have this red line here, which is a signal line of the MACD line, and that was a successful trade. So gonna let it play out, and yeah, let's see what happens. I did pretty good today though, but today was definitely a nice couple of long trades. As you see, um, I went ahead and enter again, which I usually don't do, which I call this chasing, which I'm sure everybody else calls this chasing. But I did like the close of this green bar here. I like the close. And that kind of gave me enough power to say, okay, well, I'm risking 175 on this trade. Am I trying to get 595? Not necessarily. Maybe somewhere in this row here. But it was struggling. It really was struggling for that entire um, existence of that candle. So, but it closed green, which is what you want. But you want to protect yourself as well. All right, you got to protect yourself. If it goes against you, have your stop, no matter what. Right? I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to still skyrocket up, which I'm sure most traders probably thought. As you see, I'm putting these numbers up, which is incorrect, but it will get correct soon because that was actually my second trade. So that should have been 1-1. All right. Um, and honestly, we're at 8:15. Yeah, we're at 8:15, so we could stop for the day. But usually, when I see another setup, I try to go for at least three trades, two, three. Sometimes I overdo that and I get to four or five, but only when I really see a good setup. So we'll see here what this candlestick decides to do. And as I'm trading this, I got in around 10:30, and this thing just like skyrocketed down. Right, I took a picture and I sent it to one of my guys, and for no, I don't know. I mean, I didn't check if there were any announcements. I wasn't looking, but even if I decided to stay in, I mean, here, right, when I got into the trade and was hoping it would come, still unprotected, right? I would have been protected down here, and it wouldn't have just clean. I mean, this is a big drop. Might pay 2,000. Oh, come on, man, that's a crazy drop. Definitely 50 points, right? So it's cleaning somebody's account out who's thinking it's gonna bounce back up because it's more of a support. But some of these candles can keep going and keep going and keep going, or come all the way back down and bounce all the way back up. So it can really bite you if you don't pay attention, or if you just don't have your stop. If you're risking it, right? At least have your stop. All right. Even if you're up and you lose everything that you're up, you got to be okay with that and losing your entire account. All right. So that takes that patience level and that discipline not to adjust your stop, and also maybe to just take some profits. Right. I tried to, but I lost 175 on that play, and I was okay with that. Right. I really was okay with that. So kind of want to see now what it wants to do. Um, and yeah, a lot of support down here. All right, as you can see, a lot of support. As you can see, my cursor. Look at this as an invisible line, right? Right across here, you have a low here. You have a low here. We don't know yet, but with anticipation, um, you can almost bet, man, that you almost got one like right around here, right? All the way through. And what, no, this is a setup that I would normally take. This is a setup that I would take as this green bar closes. And likelihood of me going long is probably um, pretty high, very very high. And like I said, I want to say I did this, but we're gonna find out in 20 seconds because this did happen a few, maybe about an hour and a half ago. I think I took this trade here long, so we'll see if that played out. Um, I think I took a couple more trades before this video ends. So let's see. I jumped in, got in like aggressively as that bar closed, and I want to ride it up to the 20, which is a red line. And I got to stop with 318. It's not bad. Still leaves me over $400. If I decided to stop, if I get stopped out here, as you can see, the numbers ticking up, um, which is definitely not a bad thing. All right, look at 250, nice easy snatch. Should have took it, didn't. I'm a little more aggressive. I wanted to see if it's going to jump up, especially after this big bar here, that it would, maybe aggressively go back up. But, there's a 50-50 chance. So I got out of that trade, made about 70, maybe $65 on that trade. But I'm going to pull the plug again. All right. Why did I do this? I did it based on the same strategy or the same setup for the first trade or the last trade, which is take the trade at this area when this does that. And that trade worked. So as it came back down, testing that area, this area here, I want to jump it again. Again, even my loss is even better. It's $310, but my profit would be better as well. If I move this up here, I better to be about $900. So take another risk and with a high probability trade. And I just want to wait and see what's going to happen. Could have adjusted my stop a little tighter as it came up right here. But 310 on the loss, I think I'm okay with that. All right. So let's see where it's going from here. Okay, we'll lock in $20, with I'm sure commissions maybe put me under 900 since we're at 890. And let's let it climb. Let's see what happens. All right, and this was definitely a big trade as well. Using one contract at that, guys. All right, just one contract, two contracts. Think of this as being doubled, which would have been the same trade, just another contract. All right, so this was a successful trade. Nice amount of money on a Monday, right? And especially after a couple hours after the market was open. So, yeah, a couple of long trades, guys. Like the video, subscribe, ask me questions, what I could have done, what I didn't do, what you would have done. Did you trade this market? Did you even see this trade? And yeah, let's post some more and let me know what you guys think. Forever I Trade. It's Jeffrey.